And race number 7 now, we've got Son Pak Fu lining up here at the top of the book as he looks for win number 5 for the season. Jerry Chow takes a couple of pounds off. Armour Eagles, a 2-time course and distance winner. Dancing Code comes to the Valley for the first time, as does Show Respect. Classic Unicorn, all of these wins have been 1,000 metres. Ninja Derby, raced under the same name when trained by Ben and JD Hayes, went up to 1,600 metres at Moe. Americ to Spexos, a 2-time course and distance winner, Nick, but they've both been in Class 4.
They have, yes, and he's actually running on quite well last time. Classic Unicorn, though, is the pace in this race. He's only really got the one way of going, and that is to go forward and lead. All of his winning has been over 1,000, though, so how long does he stay out in front? Well, he might be on the vapours a little bit late. Smoky Bear and Show Respect, 2 horses that can follow. Dancing Code is interesting. Now, he's drawn a good gate. He's trained by a master at getting winners at Happy Valley and Casper Founds, and he's not been too far off the pace in 2 runs so far, Paul.
Yeah, and the other thing with Dancing Code is just his racing style should really suit here at Happy Valley. Armour Eagle, he sort of gets back in his runs. Last time he did win with Zach aboard, he did go back.
Bit of talk from the boys there, Casper Founds and Dancing Code, so here's the man himself.
Casper, Dancing Code, one of your runners on Wednesday night. He's having his first sighter around the Valley, but let's talk about his form so far. He's done a good job twice in defeat.
He has, yeah. A couple of nice races, finishing second both times. And, you know, I've decided to say, right, let's take him to the Valley, and hopefully he's tough enough to get round that track. You know, he's drawn a good gate, so he'll give himself every chance to do that. Obviously, it's a race that's quite competitive, but he's showing us that he's a horse that can certainly win in this grade.
You trialled him around the Valley back in November, obviously a while since that trial, but was that always just a sighter to the aim of possibly bringing him here? Yeah,
obviously. It's nice when you can take these horses away from Shartin and give them a spin around that circuit. And look, he's a nice horse. You know, he's still developing, so we're going to have a bit of fun with him.
Certainly ran on well last time, didn't he? He's got that sort of nice explosive turn of foot which sees him to good effect late.
Yeah, he sort of lost the plot a little bit, and then he knuckled down to the task the last part, which was nice to see, you know. So we'd be hoping that he's sharp from the gates and posies up in a good spot and can get the job done.
I'm not sure you're a man that sort of necessarily has to deal with pressure per se, but he's owned by a famous owner. That's always a bit of excitement. Do you feel much pressure training for Mr. Kwok?
No pressure at all. He's a good friend. He understands racing, and you know, he's got good experience. I've bought him some nice horses over the years. We've won a lot of races for him, and you know, long may that continue. So yeah, he's a very good loser. He cops it really well, and you know, he's also, you know, he enjoys getting the winning results. So obviously, I'm here to get some winners with this horse, and I'm sure it won't take long before that happens.
Probably help bring a healthy crowd to the Valley as well, I would imagine.
Yeah, he does. Well, you know, he's great for racing because whenever he comes out, the fans flock to see him, and you know, he's good for the sport. So I'm very happy to have him in my yard.
Oh, tremendous sunglasses he had on too. That's Casper Founds Dancing Code. We move on now, Nick, to our first replay, which features these 3 horses. Son Pak Fu looking to get back on the winners list.
Yeah, which, do you know, I don't think it's going to be the easiest task for him, in fairness. He's obviously been going up the weights. He's been racing very well. Last time out, 5th behind Superb Capitalist. Look, it was a fair run, I think, without getting too carried away. So, look, for as much as I hope he can run another decent race, I just feel that it's getting tougher for him.
Yeah, well, I've got him in. Look, Superb Capitalist has come out and won again as well. So, look, as you say, as he gets up the weight, it's quite hard. But I think he's an honest horse. He'll run a race.
And our final replay, Paul, features Smart Idea, who was pretty well back this night, but his second up record is not quite as good as his first up record. And poor old co-partner Ambitions on first name basis with the outside rail at the start.
Yeah, he's going to draw him wide. He did run on nicely enough, though. I've included Smart Idea, though, because he's quite a tough horse. I know that second up record isn't particularly good, but he has been placed second up in the past, so he goes in on a minor line.
Yeah, I've actually got them both in. I like the way that co-partner Ambition has run home. Look, I know he's got a wide draw, but he'll be held up, and hopefully if he gets the pace to suit, he can be doing the same thing again.
That's all the breakdown for race number 7. Paul, who wins it?
Going to go with Dancing Code. I know he'll come up short, but look, his racing style suggests that Happy Valley will be perfect for him. A Smart Idea in there for second, Son Pak Fu for third, and Smoky Bear. Look, he's an all-weather winner, but he has raced some pretty good races here at Happy Valley, and he'd be in the right position. 4-3-1-8.
Yeah, I've also gone the 4 Dancing Code. Look, his profile is one that I quite like, lightly raced, comes to Happy Valley, obviously no better man to train a winner at the Valley than Casper Founds, and he seemed pretty confident when I spoke to him. So Dancing Code goes on top. Co-partner Ambition, look, the gates have been absolutely terrible for him, but he does seem to be overcoming them and running races still, so hopefully he can do the same again. Smart Idea goes in, as Mark alluded to there was support for him last time, and he did run a nice enough race. And Armour Eagle, the 2, put him in for fourth here. He's another one drawn wide, which is less than ideal, but Zach Purton going on board as well has to be a plus. 4, 7, 3 and 2.
And race number 7 is the first leg of the second treble.